What's up, everyone? It's Taylor Knight with TK On Demand. Today we have a special guest, the founder of Art4Aids, Barrington Roberts, also known as Barri Yoko. He's going to be joining us in a few moments to talk about his organization, Pride Month, and what it's all about. So, as I always say, please make sure if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, write them in the comment box below. We want to make sure we are as engaged as possible with our guests who are on today. So just get excited because it's going to be a good one. All right, our guest has joined. Let's invite them to accept. All right. So he'll be joining us in a few moments. And again, if you have any questions, write it in the comment box. Hello, Barry.
Hey, good morning. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm excited to be here, and thank you again for having me.
Of course. Thank you for joining us today. I'm super excited to hear about Art4Aids, what it's all about, and what you've been doing for Pride Month so far. So let's kick it off with, tell us about Art4Aids.
All right, so Art4Aids is a nonprofit founded by me, and the reason why I started this organization is because I wanted to raise awareness of HIV/AIDS through a creative and fun way. I didn't want it to be scary or boring and like everyone's just afraid to get tested because this is so important to me, so I wanted to bring it into a positive light. So that is the reason why I started Art4Aids. And also, it is Pride Month, so a lot of times people are like promoting it even heavy because it's something that's so important. So this is why I feel so grateful to be sharing this awareness with everybody today.
When did you start this organization?
I started this organization in 2012, and it got established more so in 2016 because it's a process in order to start a nonprofit. I love you too, everybody that's in there.
You see, you know the people, yes.
Yes. So I started in 2012.
Okay. And then how do you feel like you've grown so far from 2012 all the way to now?
I've grown so much because I never gave up. I always kept going. I never stopped, and that's why I feel so accomplished. I learned so much through the process, from the beginning stages to taking classes and to just educating myself more so I can share that education with others.
And then what are the pillars for Art4Aids? Like, what are the staples that your organization stands for?
So we stand for creating for a cause. That is my hashtag. So anything that we create is for a cause, mainly for raising awareness of HIV/AIDS, but also there's other important things that matter to other people, from domestic violence to cancer to lupus. We're all creating for a cause at some point, so that is what I stand for.
Love that. And then does your organization have staple events that people should always be on the lookout for, that Art4Aids is known for?
Yes, so everyone always looks out for my art shows and all my wonderful events because I do a lot of events. I come from a fashion and art background, so Art4Aids is something that we create a community for people to be comfortable and support others while educating. So yeah, I'm just really so grateful for all the support, for people to come out and wanting to create.
So out of all the events you've done so far, which event has been your overall favorite?
It had to be my art exhibition that I did in December for World AIDS Day.
Nice.
It was called Flying Colors. It was up for a whole month. I worked with 4 different artists from around the world to showcase their art to raise awareness of HIV/AIDS.
Nice. So do you plan on doing something like that again? If someone wants to, you know what, I want to make sure I attend that, how can, you know, be on the lookout for it?
I will be planning another one. Not sure when, but it will be soon. December's around the corner. There's so much happening. So most definitely I will do another art exhibition. You're always invited. It takes a lot of work, you know, it's just me,
Yes.
It's a small team of people that I work with. So I'm really excited to, you know, showcase another art show.
Yeah. And you mentioned that you said it's a really small team, and you just said just you. Is it really just you running this? Are you the magic behind it all? Do you have a small team with you? Who's helping you make this all come together?
It's just me, baby, but I do recruit people. I do recruit people sometimes, and they are more than enough, so I'm thankful. Yeah.
Lovely. Sometimes best to keep it small, because honestly it's easier
Yes.
to construct the vision, the creativity, versus when you get so big, it's like everyone's trying to throw their
Exactly. Exactly.
Where do you see Arts for AIDS going in the next 10 years?
So where I see Art4Aids going in the next 10 years is for sure having a community center where people can get tested to know their status. That's really what I see for Art4Aids. I want to have that community space for everyone to go and feel comfortable and know their status and get checked out. Also to create. So I'm going to have a lot of art programs where people can come together and just showcase their artwork, teach art, educate people on sex education. So that is what I see for Art4Aids in 10 years. Might be sooner, baby.
Oh, please.
I'm just saying.
I'll be looking.
Right.
What keeps you pushing? Like, because, you know, starting an organization is hard. It's really tough because there's so many layers to it that a lot of people don't see behind the scenes.
Exactly.
So what keeps you pushing every day to know that, you know, Arts for AIDS is going to be the biggest thing out there. We're going to keep it fresh, new, you know, be in front of people's face. Like, what gives you that motivation?
What gives me that motivation is to know that I'm giving back and helping others and giving other opportunities to people who never had that chance to be in a place where they are able to show art. You know, a lot of people are always looking for a place to like create and find their home, and you know, I feel like I'm creating that space for those people, and it's a safe space as well. So it's not like, you know, I'm just gonna go to an art studio or I'm gonna go to someone's basement and just do artwork. You know, you're gonna come to a place where you're gonna have already an audience of people that is already have the same passion and the same vision as you. So just like-minded creatives, like a WeWork, but more like health WeWork in Black home.
That's a good way to describe it, because, you know, everyone we work, so that's a good way
we
to
all want to work, but here we are, you know, raising awareness and helping. So,
like that. Thank you for sharing that. And then what's next for Arts for AIDS? What can people look out for? What can they expect? What should they be on the lookout for? Give us a little tease of what's next.
All right, so I do have two wonderful things happening coming up for Art4Aids. I'm definitely launching a candle collection with one of my really good friends from high school. It's a signature smell that I love because I love my fragrances, and I want to make sure that I share that scent with everybody so they can feel a part of that, you know, community. Like, I smell good, I feel good, and I feel great. So I'm going to be launching that with her, and then I also have Art4Aids dinner happening in September. So if you want to join an Art4Aids dinner, it's going to be a really cool benefit dinner, and you'll all find all the information on my Facebook page.
Got it.
I didn't want to say my Instagram is a little down right now, but y'all can still follow me. It's all going to be posted. I'm going to try to get that account back.
Yes, you guys, stay in the loop for what Art4Aids has in store. It's coming. Keep your post notifications on, so when it does get posted, you'll be the first to know.
Yes, exactly.
And what have you guys done for Pride Month? I know you guys were tabling yesterday at the Pride Parade. I was looking for y'all, but I was like, it was too many people. I was like,
let me tell you, we were behind the scenes, okay? The parade has, you know, its own setup, but I'm more like behind the scenes as well as front of the house. So of course you wouldn't have found me in the cut because that place was just for those people to volunteer. So basically yesterday was the parade. Happy Pride to everyone. It was a wonderful experience. And basically I was feeding all of the volunteers and anyone who was walking in the parade. So we were basically giving those people water, feeding them. You know, it's exhausting to be walking those miles and miles. So we were there to support them and feed them, and it felt really great. You know, everyone's like, "Can I get a bottle of water?" Of course, we have more than enough water. We had more than enough granola bars. We were feeding everybody, and that made me feel really good to give back to those who were like supporting the parade. So that was the whole process of that.
Well, I appreciate you because I know when I was out there, I was burning up. So
okay,
I know.
See, we had plenty of water for you.
So I'm sure the people who are participating were so blessed to have that water. Like, oh, thank goodness, he's right there. Thank you.
Yeah, we had a table set up. Everyone was enjoying the food. We had so much food, and everyone cleared the table. We ended up with nothing, so we fed everybody.
Lovely, lovely. And is there anything else you want to share with us for Art4Aids? What you guys have coming up? What you guys are about? Like,
there's so much to share in one sitting. So I feel like, you know, the only way to just really understand and follow my passion and my dream and my vision is to follow me. Yeah. I post everything that I do. I also share everything that I do, so you won't miss out on anything. I do have a Facebook page that's always up and running, so follow it. It's such an easy title. It's Art4Aids.